You can see out here today we've got some shellers, and that's because we have the beach replenishment happening. I'll do an aerial photo of the beach replenishment so you get an idea what's going on out here. It's pretty cool. Here we go, fly over Navarre Beach, the westerly end right by the National Seashore. And this is where they have recently finished the beach replenishment. You can see how far it has extended out. I don't think this necessarily is beach erosion because of it being so squared off here. I just think this is the natural contour of the new beach. And this area closest to the vegetation, you can't really tell, but it is a pretty decent sized sand dune they've created. A little bit of a trough, another sand dune, and then we have the new sunbathing beach right here. We used to fish this area. This used to be the first gut. Now this is the first gut, and this will be the new first sandbar. Get perspective with this human walking of how much extra sand there is. It's quite a bit. And they're replenishing this area. There's the boat. It will pump sand from out here all the way to the beach, dump it, and where they'll push it out with their plows. Here is the homes and also more areas of Navarre Beach that you can see. And we're going to go full 360 here, get a perspective of where we are. I am using the Venix V11 Pro drone. It has smooth 4K video, can produce 8K photos, 3-axis gimbal, and EIS stability. Its flight time is 40 minutes, and 2 batteries you can get about 80 minutes. And this is amazing. Nearly 4 miles, 6 kilometers of transmission. So I can go put this drone in the air, scout for fishing spots up to 4 miles away, and even identify some species of fish from the air. So this is an amazing drone. I'll leave a link in the description of how to find this drone so you indeed can purchase one for yourself. The price point is relatively less than your other drones on the market. Here's our pan back to the west, and you can see that this is not going to be replenished. It ends literally a few yards away from the last house. I'm fishing in this area. You can see a pocket that I'm casting into with my small rods, and I'm really targeting this deep pocket out in the ocean with my longer rods. I would catch 2 big fish, black drum, during that day. So you can see how we can use this drone not only to see the progress of the beach replenishment, but also, if you're a fisherman like me, to find fish, to scout locations for surf fishing, and just really be amazed by the video footage that this can produce. Pretty amazing. There is better fishing, in my opinion, when the beach replenishment is happening. So we're going to throw out some runt rods first and then get the big rods out second. Hopefully we can get on some kind of nice little replenishment bite. You can see there's a little trough right there. That's kind of a rip current if there was a current. So I'm going to throw one right in that trough. And then we're going to get other ones out there that are further. Ghost shrimp here. Have some string as well. Got to use the magic thread or you will be fishing with nothing. Just like that. I'm going to get this one as far as I can out here.
And we've got the Weston Escape Cam about to be cast out into the surf before I caught anything. So let's see if we can see anything on this camera that may show us what we will catch today. I can cast that thing pretty far. Here it goes, sinking into the water. And that is Pompalicious fish gum sinking down. The water is really, really clear, which is awesome. Sometimes you have to use lighter leader when you're fishing the Gulf Coast of Florida because it is so clear. And here we go, the first fish coming in the frame. Left side, little faint shadow you can see towards the bottom of the ocean floor. Now it's coming into more focus. First fish in the frame. Not using any float hooks. And this species of fish absolutely loves the float hook. It is a big black drum. Bumps its nose, trying to eat that green get 'em bead. Not even going for the bait, went for the bead. How about that? Let's see if we can catch one.
There it is. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. I just cast this reback out there. I switched to 12-pound mono and it didn't break off, so that's a good sign. Come on. Come on, come this way. Come this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, big boy. 12-pound test. Come on. It's definitely a fish because it is head bobbing. I just don't want to get wrapped up in a bunch of other rods. That would suck. I see where he is. He's right in front. Right in that area right there. He's probably going to be a big bull red. I'm going to turn this way. Come on. He'll eventually turn this way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, biggin. Come on. Come on. Come this way. Come this way. He's coming in now. Here he comes. Here he comes. Man, this is like one of those delicate situations. I'm looking at my other rods to see if they're going off. They're not. This is the Surf Pro float hook. I'm using the Best Damn beach rod by Green Get 'em, and I'm using the PC Fun 5000 reel. Loving this. These float hooks by Surf Pro Tackle are a must-have surf fishing. Obviously, red drum and pompano like them. I'm not seeing any of the other rods get taken any further. How cool would it be if this was like a cobia? It's going to be massive, whatever it is. It's going to be a massive fish. And there he goes. He's coming back in this way. I want to make sure that we turn him this way to get him out of my line. He's coming in. This was a big stingray. He'd be sucked on the bottom. What if it's something I've never caught at the beach before? I'm about to find out. This was my monster cast. I don't think I would have had this opportunity had not I had 15-foot surf fishing rods. Coming in close. Ah, I knew I'd be caught on something. It's okay. My other one's caught. That's my camera rig. I see him now. I see him. He's coming in. This thing's big. Wow, what a big fish this is. Coming in. Now he's going right. This thing is massive. Massive on the float hook. I did use ghost shrimp. He's coming in now. Oh my God. This sucker's huge. There we go. Oh, it's a huge, huge black drum. Biggest I've ever caught. Easy. 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 Easily the biggest black drum I've ever caught in my life. Shoot. There we go. Come on in, buddy. Let's see if it lost him early. This thing is huge. My gosh. Wait till y'all see this fish. I mean, he may be 40 inches. Oh my God. This is a monster. Come on, bud. You see the float hook left? Come on, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my God. This is a dinosaur. This is an absolute dinosaur. This is a dinosaur. Oh, I'm going to grab him by the mouth. Look at that freaking dinosaur. Oh my gosh. That is what we call a big ugly. And they don't call him big ugly for nothing. Skip my pliers. Look at this. Look at the float hook in his mouth. Really good hook set. Surf Pro Tackle, buddy. You've done a great job, Mr. Charles. I am a believer in float hooks, especially when you can land probably the biggest one you've ever seen, Mr. Charles. I'm going to pick him up, going to hold him in front of the camera, and I'm going to get back out there. Yeah, it's a big old fish. He'll be going back in the water. That's a black drum. No telling how old this fish is, but he is gigantic. Giving birth to so many more fish out there. He's probably close to 40 inches. The biggest one I've ever caught in my life is this right here. Thanks for the catch, buddy. We'll get you back in. I'm gonna toss him in, head first. Yeah, he's huge. Good release. He's free. Woo! That's a workout. That made it worthwhile. This just went slack. Yeah, it's coming. There's a fish coming in on this right now. Maybe it's a pompano. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Went slack. Not a pomp. There he goes. Another monster fish. Just hit. There he goes. There he goes. Let's go. Keep on running, baby. Keep on running. I am going to try to reel this in as I'm fighting this. He's still on. Sometimes you got to work both rods. Keep pressure on this one because you know you're going to have an issue if you're not careful. So what we're going to do is I'm going to keep pressure on this one as I reel in this one. He's still here. Reel it in fast. There. Now, let's fix this one out here. Same thing, Surf Pro tackle. Fish gum, ghost shrimp. This thing went slack, came right back towards the beach. January 20th, Martin Luther King and Trump's inauguration. I'm fishing the newly named Gulf of America. Oh, look at that drag. He's gone, baby. You gotta play the drag on these big fish. You'll straighten that hook out. I'm casting so far. These fish are probably 30, 40 pounds, and I'm using 12-pound monofilament on these fish, which is really light. So when you catch one, not only are you catching a monster fish, but you're using light leader to do it, which you got to remind yourself that you do have light leader. I've been fishing about 2.5 hours, and we got 2 big fish on, which is awesome. If you don't want to come in, you don't fight them. You let them take your drag. Always hope for a little surprise when you're fishing the beach. There he goes. He's not finished yet. Look at that drag peeling off. Unbelievable. Be amazing if I get another PB. Black drum, if this is a black drum. This is definitely fighting a little bit differently, taking more drag out than the other big black drum I fought. So this one's angry. He's probably 30 yards from shore, and he wants to keep fighting. Man, oh man. I remember one time early on, I was fishing black drum and I caught 3 in a row within a matter of an hour. And man, it wore me out. But I'm gonna tell you right now, these green get 'em rods absorb a lot of the fight. So it doesn't kill me as much fighting this fish. Beautiful sunset. Coming in. There he goes again. These float hooks have been money. Got a little interest from some shellers behind me. About 20 yards off. I'm gaining some ground. I keep my spool pretty filled, so getting close. Here he comes. He's about 15 yards. I think he may be wrapped around my other rod. Yeah. Maybe. Or I'm getting another fish on that rod. I hope not. God, I hope not. I don't want to reel another one in. I think it's tangled. Yeah, it's tangled. Good. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. All right, he's within 10 yards. I haven't seen him yet. He's right in front. Really close. He's coming up to the water now. Here he comes. Right in front of me. Saw the tail. Another black drum. Big monster. Got to work with these waves. One more, I'll do it. There he is. One more. All right. Let's get this hook out. Wow. He's definitely smaller. I'll get the hook out and show y'all. That is a black drum.
Oh, black drum.
Yeah, sure. There you go. Wow. Yep, I caught a bigger one a little while ago. They are very respectable fish. Put up a big fight.
How much would that weigh?
He's probably close to 30.
Nice. Got dinner today.
No, he's going back.
He's going back?
Yeah, usually want to eat the ones that are smaller.
Okay.
When they get bigger, they get a bunch of worms and stuff. And so, even though it's not bad to eat, you just don't really want to just throw them back. Let them breed and make more babies.
That's great. You're a good fisherman.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. Another black drum. You can see the other one was definitely bigger, but two in a row like this is such a fun and respectable fish. Going back in the water, head first. There he goes. Good release.